All right, so getting underway, let's talk some starting lineups. First off, for the Lady Cougars, they'll be starting number 1, Jillian Saltz. Number 2, Allie Harness. Number 3, Emily Justice. Number 5, Madison Wagner. And number 10, Lainey Johnson. The Cougars are coached by Brady Wiles and come into tonight with an 18-3 record, Pete.
Should be a pretty good matchup tonight. Both teams
absolutely
very
should be
competitive.
John Harrell calling for just a 5-point spread on that final buzzer. Now let's talk about our seniors who are starting for us tonight. Your Lady Comets starting will be number 4, Macy Hinderleiter. Number 11, Isabel Scales. Number 12, Alexa Finke. Number 13, Addison Zimpelman. And number 25, Annie Harsh. The ladies are coached by Josh Douglas, who will join us for a post-game wrap-up. And we'll see how all that's going to have to kind of work together with senior night festivities happening after the final buzzer.
5'6" senior, number 13, Addison Zimpelman. And a 5'4" senior, number 25, Annie Harsh.
And speaking of exciting basketball, anybody who didn't have an opportunity to be here last night or to tune in, last night's guys game against West Central, absolutely worth the watch. Guys came out all 4 quarters hitting hard, and were just pretty dominant almost the whole way through.
Yeah, I saw the final score there, and I was glad to see that it looked like our boys actually decided to play some basketball for once.
Oh yeah, they came in, they played hard, and it didn't matter who they had on the floor, they were firing.
It's like Lady Cougars will get the tip. Allie Harness cross-court pass to Justice. Now Wagner. Lady Comets in a 2-3 zone here. Lady Cougars moving the ball. Down to the post. Finke's going to get a hand on that one.
I'm kind of surprised she wasn't called or anything there, but man, we'll have a foul here on that shot.
Great heads-up play there by Isabel Scales, seeing that Zimpelman had the Lady Cougars beat down there.
Emily Justice picking up her first, that team first. The dubious honor of game first.
First free throw is off the back of the iron.
Not something we want to see. Every free throw is going to count tonight, Pete.
Second free throw, nothing but net. Lady Cougars going to move the ball up quick. Justice to Wagner. Wagner takes a dribble, puts up a jump shot off the mark. Scales almost gets the rebound. It's going to go to Justice, though. Now Harness. She's going to give it into the corner. Johnson almost loses it. Now Justice has it, and Scales is going to steal it out of her hands, and looks like Justice is going to foul her there.
Quick second foul there.
Substitution for the Cougars, Amelia Tillman into the game.
Tillman in the game now. Lady Cougars with the press. Lady Comets break it. Hinderleiter dishes the Scales. Scales puts up a shot off the mark. It's going to get tipped. She's going to step out before she can save it now. Lady Cougars get the basketball. Saltz passes it in. Hinderleiter picks that pass off.
That was an athletic move.
Harsh puts up a layup. She'll miss it, though, and get fouled.
Looks like Saltz on that foul. Third team foul with not even a minute and a half off the clock.
Lady Cougars playing really aggressive. First free throw going to be bouncing around, but will not fall in. Harsh for the second free throw. That one's off the mark. Lady Cougars with the rebound. Harness finds a lane, gives it to Johnson. Cross-court pass. Cross-court to Harness again. Yeah, that was Harness. Drive, shot off the mark. Hinderleiter comes down with the rebound. Lady Cougars in a press. Lady Comets get it across the timeline. Tough man defense.
Well, when they came in tonight, they have Zimpelman and Scales' number.
Zimpelman drives. She'll pick up her dribble, kick to Harsh. Harsh works against the heavy defense of Harness. She'll pick up her dribble, get it stolen, and Harness is going to have a way open lane. Hinderleiter almost gets a block, but great underhand layup there by Harness to put that one in for two, giving the Lady Cougars the lead. Harsh gets it across. She'll get picked, pocketed by Madison Wagner. Lady Comets with the ball still.
Those sidelines are going to be trouble for the Lady Comets tonight, it looks like.
Lady Comets will get it in. Zimpelman setting up the offense here at the center circle. Scales. She'll drive, spin, puts that one up, and that one's in for two. Harness down into Johnson. Back to Harness. Cross-court pass. Wagner thinks about three. She'll take a dribble, put it up for two, off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by Tillman, and she's going to get fouled.
Foul there on number 11, Isabel Scales, picking up her first, team first.
Tillman's first free throw will fall. It's going to tie the game up.
Maddie Douglas comes in for the Comets.
Tillman's second free throw off the mark. Zimpelman with the rebound. She'll take it all the way down. She'll give it to Douglas. Hinderleiter drives baseline. She kicks to Zimpelman. Zimpelman deep two off the mark. Gonna go off the top of the backboard. Hinderleiter pulls down the rebound. Oh, wild pass there.
Misread there.
Zimpelman zigged when she should have zagged. Harness drive. She gets an open lane. She'll put it in for two. Wagner almost gets a steal off the inbound there. Scales struggling. She's going to get fouled as she tries to pass that one. Lady Comets struggling here now against this Lady Cougar press.
Foul there on number 2, Allie Harness, her first, team fourth.
Half of the first quarter gone, and next foul sends the Lady Comets to the line.
Great pass play there by the Comets.
He puts it way too hard off the basket. Now Lady Cougars move it down quick. Scales gets a steal. Thought she took an extra step there. Didn't get called. She's going to lob it down to Zimpelman. Zimpelman's going to get... Ooh, she's going to get fouled here as Tillman pushes her out of bounds.
That'll be Tillman's first. Team fourth puts the Comets on the line for the rest of the quarter.
Zimpelman, first free throw will fall. Brings the Lady Cougar lead down to 1, 5-4 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Second free throw falls. Tie ball game here at the launching pad. Lady Cougars have it. Harness crosses over. Deep three. Makes it.
My.
That one might have been from the next area code. She shot that from their hometown gym. Zempelman gets it across. Hinderlader takes it all the way to the rim. She'll miss the layup. Scales with the rebound. She'll go up. She'll put that one in for 2. Wagner brings it down quick. She'll drive. Rolls out. It's going to be out off of the Lady Cougars.
Olivia Thomas coming in for the Lady Comets.
Along with Mallory O'Brien for the Lady Cougars. Zempelman's going to bring it up. Lady Cougars back off of the press. Scales misses a open Zempelman on a back door there. Douglas thought she saw a lane, didn't get it. She's going to pick it up, give it to Scales. Almost got picked. Scales walks with it. Takes an extra step there.
Looks like we got Jillian Saltz back in for the Cougars.
Harness gives it to Johnson. Cross-court pass to Wagner. Wagner 3 on the way, off the mark. Way too long. Scales gives it down quickly. Thomas in the corner. She's going to get stolen by Allie Harness. And Harness will bring it down. She's going to stutter step. She gets an open lane. Floater from the free throw line off the mark. Scales pulls down the rebound. Zempelman passes Douglas. Corner 3. Doesn't fall. Now Wagner. Going to pull it out. Give it to Harness. Harness. Shot fake. Wagner. Corner 3. That one's off the mark. Zempelman with the rebound. She'll get it down quickly. Long pass out of the reach of Douglas. Lady Cougars ball.
Little too much heat on that pass.
8-7 with 2 minutes to go here in the first. Harness brings it up, gives it to Wagner. Right wing. She finds an open Saltz down low. Shot off the mark. To be out of bounds off of Saltz as she tries to get her own rebound. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a press here by the Lady Cougars.
Under 2 minutes left in the first.
Douglas breaks the press. Free jumper from the volleyball line puts it in for 2. Wagner dribbles. Loose ball on the ground. Saltz gets it. Johnson 3 on the way. That one falls. Scales bringing it up for the Lady Comets. Back and forth, both teams. Finke gives it to Zempelman. Thomas. She's going to give it into Douglas. Douglas drives, kicks. Thomas thinks about it, doesn't take it. Zempelman near wing. Give it to Thomas. Thomas almost loses it. He's going to get trapped. Zempelman has it, though. Zempelman's going to drive all the way. Kick it to Finke. Finke's going to travel with it. Cougar fans thought there was going to be a foul there, but I agree there. Finke took an extra step before putting that shot up.
I have to say, the Cougars put the Comets into the bonus right around the halfway mark of the quarter and haven't sent them back to the line since.
Thomas gets a hand on that pass. Now Zempelman will get the hand on the next pass. She'll bring it down with 30 to go in the quarter. Johnson with tough defense here. Scales has it. She'll dribble. Crossover. She's in the post. She'll travel with it.
I'm sure that at the quarter break, turnovers are going to be talked about. Both teams just shy of 10 turnovers already.
Harness gonna take the last shot of the half, I'm sure. Ooh, Scales gets the steal though. Salts was open down low. Scales loses it. Harness is gonna get it. She'll pass the Salts. 4. Shot, Wagner takes a dribble, puts it up off the mark. That'll end the quarter here.
At the end of 1, it's Caston 9, Carroll 11. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors. You're watching Lady Comets basketball on RTC TV4. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Heading into the second, Lady Cougars with a 2-point advantage over your Lady Comets.
Big thing there in the first quarter, Lady Cougars got the Lady Comets into the bonus, and then Lady Comets didn't take advantage, and Lady Cougars didn't foul the rest of the quarter. Lady Comets will start with it. Douglas finds an open lane. She'll put up the left-handed layup. She gets fouled.
Foul on Harness. She picks up her second. First of the quarter.
First free throw off the mark. Second free throw goes in and out, but falls back in. Johnson in the corner. Johnson, she'll drive, left-handed layup, puts it in for 2. Harsh gives it to Douglas. Douglas tries to give Isabel Scales a backdoor pass there, but it'll go out of bounds. Harness bringing it up, picks up her dribble, gives it to Tillman. Back to Harness. Pass almost too long. Harness will dribble, drive. Now Johnson. Douglas sends that one a couple rows up in the bleachers.
Cougars fans not happy about the amount of contact down there that Scales had, but it looked like did look like clean defense to me. Part of it just depends on how touchy the officials end up getting through the night.
Johnson, cross-court pass to Wagner. Now Johnson, she'll drive baseline. She gets an open lane. She's going to draw a foul with an and one.
Foul there on Macy Hinderleiter, her first, team first. Alexa Finke coming back in for the Comets.
Johnson's free throw is off the mark. Salts is going to get the rebound though. Douglas is going to tie up with her, but Lady Cougars still have possession. Johnson, corner. She'll drive, kick. Wagner takes the dribble, kicks to Harness. Harness, open three. That one's off the mark. Hinderleiter with the rebound. Good ball handling there by Hinderleiter. Douglas almost loses it though. Douglas Scales, three on the way. Off the mark. Finke with the rebound though. She's going to put it up for two. It's going to go in. Rolled around. Long pass in. Hinderleiter pulls that one down. Hinderleiter pulls it out. Doesn't take advantage of the numbers. Douglas, top of the key. She drives, picks up her dribble. Scales now. Down into the post. Zempelman going to get a 3-second violation.
That lane has just been congested all night, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more 3-second calls from both sides of the floor, Pete.
Wagner thinks about a three, doesn't take it. She'll dribble up, give it to Johnson. Harness, she fakes a three, puts up a jumper off the mark. Scales pulls down the rebound. Scales bringing it up. Lady Comets down by 3, 15-12 with 5 to go in the half. Henderlatter near wing, she'll dump it off to Douglas. Addison Zimpelman drives, right-handed layup, underhand, puts it in for 2.
Back down to a 1-point game.
Harness. Sidestep there, puts it in for 2. Both teams back and forth. 3-point difference. Lady Comets with the basketball. Douglas has it, top of the key. Tries to get Zimpelman on a backdoor cut. It'll be Henderlatter, far wing. Henderlatter. Zimpelman from the elbow off the mark. Scales with the rebound though. She's gonna go up, she's gonna draw a foul.
She got brutalized down there.
I'm not sure if, Scales drew the foul there, but I think she could have just went straight up with it and probably got the 2 points easier. First free throw does fall though. Tillman re-enters for the Lady Cougars. Second free throw falls. 17-16. Lady Cougars lead with 4 to go in the first half. Harness drives, floater on the way, doesn't fall. Tillman gets the rebound, but she's going to get it stripped by Henderlatter. Now Scales with it. Douglas uses a screen. Douglas drives, left-handed layup. That one's in for 2. Lady Comets with the lead. Wagner, far side, she'll dump it into Justice. Now Harness, jumper on the way. That one's in for 2. Zimpelman starting the offense here for the Lady Comets. Now Douglas. Finds Henderlatter. She's going to go up with it. She's going to draw a foul.
Foul there is on Jamila Tillman, her second. Team's third.
First free throw barely makes it there.
For the knockout competition, please go to the North Gym lobby.
Second free throw to tie it up. That one does fall. Shooters roll there. Now Harness. Wagner far side. Into Justice. Johnson. Cross court to Wagner. Wagner drives, baseline kicks back to Johnson. Johnson drives. She's going to get...
What? They're going to call a foul on that? On Maddie Douglas there, that looked like all ball from where we're sitting.
I thought that foul should have went on Scales if they were going to call one.
Yeah, I could see him calling a block on Scales. Oh well, end of the day, not our job.
Now
Douglas reaches for it again.
Loose ball, Harness gets it. Wagner drives. She's going to go up, put it off the mark. Finke comes down with it. It's going to be tied up. And we're going to get a timeout here by Coach Douglas.
A 30-second timeout.
All right, first timeout of the game. We're going to step away. Thank a sponsor. You're watching Lady Comets basketball on RTC TV 4.
Zempelman bringing it up. Douglas drives, floater on the way, off the mark. Hinderled is going to get called for a foul there.
That'll be her second, team third.
19-19 with 2:30 to go in the first half. Wagner, far side. Now Harness, Wagner. She'll drive baseline.
Gets trapped.
Long pass, Harness does save it. Now Johnson, she'll dump it into Tillman. Tillman doesn't hit it, but Wagner will get the rebound and she'll put that in for two. Zempelman bringing it up for the Lady Comets. Douglas, now Scales. Scales, hand off to Zempelman.
I believe Coach Douglas wanted Maddie to give it back.
Zempelman
Gets
loses
tripped.
it. It's going to be a jump ball down there in the paint, but Lady Comets retain possession.
Jump ball stays with the Comets.
That play was working. I mean, Zempelman handed it off to Douglas, and Zempelman was wide open. Now Scales goes up with it off the mark. Loose ball. Wagner's going to pull it down. Wagner cross-court pass to Johnson. Into the post. Wagner pulls down the pass. To be Hinderleder pulling down the rebound. Now to Scales. Deep three by Zempelman. Off the mark. A minute to go. 19-21. Harness drives. Kicks. Johnson. Pass. To be over and back. Lady Cougars contesting a call. Now Scales will take the inbounds. Lady Comets have the ball with a minute to go, down by 2. Zempelman baseline pass to Douglas. Douglas is going to drive. Scales, jumper, off the mark. Wagner gets it, and Harness beats Thomas down there, and she'll put it in for 2.
Comets now down by 4.
Scales near side. Hinderleder in the corner. Cross-court pass to Douglas. Zempelman. She's going to lose it down low. That's going to be a jump ball.
Jump ball goes to the Lady Cougars.
(23-19). Lady Cougars probably going to look for the last shot of the half here with 18 to go. Harness gives it to Wagner, far side. Now Harness.
Under 10.
Dangerous from anywhere. Wagner to Justice. Cross-court pass to Johnson. Johnson pulls it. That one's going to go in and out, and that's going to be it.
All right, at the end of 2, Lady Comets 19, Lady Cougars 23. We'll be back after a few words from our sponsors with the first half wrap-up. You're watching Lady Comets basketball here on RTC TV4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half getting underway. Lady Comets start with possession.
Douglas has it near side. Gives it to Zempelman. To Douglas. Hinderleder. Back to Douglas. 2-3 zone by the Lady Cougars. Dish to Scales. Scales doesn't hit that shot. It's going to be out of bounds off of Scales.
Certainly not the big start that we would have wanted to the second half.
Harness has it for the Lady Cougars. She's going to dump it to Wagner. Wagner drives. Kicks to Justice. Justice, jumper off the mark. Hinderleiter pulls it down. She's going to take it all the way. Puts that one in for 2. Wagner has it. She drives. Kicks to Johnson. To Saltz. Saltz off the mark. It's going to be a foul on her as Scales tries to come down with the rebound.
That'll be Salt's second. Team first.
Fouls on number 1, Jillian Saltz, her second. Team first. 11, Jamila Tillman checks in for the Cougars.
And Jamila Tillman checking back in for the Cougars.
Douglas is going to bring it up for the Lady Comets.
Lady Cougars content just to drop back into their 2-3 zone.
Lady Comets haven't proved to be an outside threat yet tonight. They're not worried about any threes right now. Scales drives baseline. She's going to travel with it. Harness bringing it up for the Lady Cougars. Douglas meets her at half court. She'll drive, kick to Johnson. Johnson kick to Wagner. Wagner drives, kicks to Johnson. Johnson, 3 off the mark. Hinderleiter with the rebound. Scales in the corner. Back to Hinderleiter, cross court to Douglas. Scales drives. She'll put that one up.
Wow.
Don't know how she got that without traveling, but she did. Now Comets tie it up after that crazy make by Isabel Scales. Johnson 3 on the way. Off the mark. Zempelman pulls it down. She's going to slow down with it. Take it across the court. Hinderleiter near side. Cross court to Zempelman. Finke. Zempelman. Douglas. Post. Ooh. Finke takes a step before putting the ball on the ground. And that'll ruin the Comets' momentum there. Lady Cougars get the ball back with 5:20 to go in the third. Tie ball game.
Great pass series there, setting up a play.
Douglas gets a hand on that one. Wagner, far side. Justice, Wagner, open 3. That one's in. So there's a delay of game warning. I'm not sure what happens after that. I mean, yeah. Anyways, Lady Comets with the ball, down by 3. Wagner and Harness, 2 girls that you don't want to leave open. And Lady Comets did that. Pass to Scales. Can't find her.
Lady Comets have already turned it over 4 times in the first 3 minutes of the quarter.
Harness drives. She'll put up a jumper off the mark. Scales pulls down the rebound. She's getting a lot of contact down there. She'll pull it out. She's going to kick it to Douglas. Douglas takes a dribble. She loses it out of bounds.
Comets fans definitely looking for a foul call there in the paint. But I think that she just tripped.
Wagner with it. Gonna take a screen, dump it to Johnson. Keep deep 2. Off the mark. Could be out of bounds. Lady Comets ball. Zempelman inbound into Scales. Scales gives it to Zimpelman. Zimpelman to Finke. Finke thought she walked with it again.
Start to say, it looked like she may have gotten away with it.
Scales gives it to Douglas. Douglas to Finke. Hinderleiter. She'll drive. Jumper. That one's in for 2.
1 point ball game. Less than half of the third to go.
Harness. Jumper. That one's in.
2 points for this game by Harness.
Scales bringing it up with 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Down by 3. Cross court pass to Douglas. Douglas, 3 on the way. Doesn't fall. Hinderleiter gets the rebound. She's going to go up with it off the mark. Finke can't get the rebound. It's going to go to Justice. Now Harness. She's going to bring it down quick. She's going to get fouled.
Foul there on Zimpelman. That'll be her first, team first. Thomas back in for the Comets. Salts for the Cougars.
Harness inbound to Wagner. Corner 3 for Harness. That one's in. 6-point lead now, and that's going to be a 30-second timeout by the Lady Cougars.
All right, well, we're going to step away, say thank you. You're watching Lady Comets basketball here on RTC TV4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:47 left in the third. Lady Cougars back into their full court press.
Hinderleiter then pick up her dribble. Tries to dish it to Douglas. Pass off the mark. Harness is going to get fouled.
Zimpelman there picks up her second foul. I think that might have been a smart foul, though.
I don't know, because it looked like that Harness was starting to lose that ball.
Harsh back in for Hinderleiter.
Ball bounced off the back. Now Wagner, jumper off the mark. She's going to get it back. Douglas tips that pass. She's got an open lane. She misses that one. It's going to be a foul, I believe. Foul on Addison Zimpelman.
Zimpelman picking up her third. I think that that's starting to look like foul trouble with 10 minutes left to play tonight.
Nah, I don't think so. If she had 3 fouls in the first half, she'd be coming in the game right now. Wagner dishes to Tillman. That's going to be a travel. I thought they were going to get a foul on Annie Harsh, but Tillman walks with it. Lady Comets looking to break a full court press by the Lady Cougars. Thomas has it. She's going to drive baseline, get trapped. She's going to be knocked out of bounds. Scales gets the inbound. She's going to drive baseline. She's going to step out of bounds. Great defense by Tillman, staying straight up there, making Scales go around her. Wagner with it. Harness. She's going to drive. Surprised she didn't get...
I
made the shot there. Should have probably been a foul. Great body control by Allie Harness. Harsh, 3 on the way. That one's off the mark. Wagner has it. She's going to pull up. Shot off the mark. They'll be out of bounds off to the Comets.
1:16 left here in the third. Comets now 8-point deficit. I believe it's their deepest deficit of the night.
Long pass into Wagner. She's going to use a screen. She's going to drive. Another no foul call, surprisingly. And now we're going to get a timeout by the Lady Cougars.
30-second timeout, so we'll see you in 30. This is Lady Comets basketball on RTC TV4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1:05 left here in the third. Your Lady Comets down by 8, 33-25.
Like us on Facebook at Caston Schools Athletics.
Number 2, Allie Harness to inbound for the Lady Cougars. Long pass into Wagner. Now Harness is going to have it back. Pulling the ball out to work the offense. She'll drive, kick. Wagner. Justice. Shot off the mark. We're going to get a jump ball.
Cougars will keep it.
Stays with the Lady Cougars.
Long pass into Justice. She'll give it to Wagner. 45 to go. Wagner drives, dumps it down into Salt. Scales ties up with her. That's going to be another jump ball. Lady Comets basketball with 35 to go.
Lady Cougars dropping back.
Don't know if the Lady Comets will wait for the last shot here. Douglas gives it to Harsh. Zimpelman near side. Douglas gives it to Thomas. To Harsh. Harsh, cross-court pass tipped. Douglas is going to pick up her dribble. Scales thinks about a three. 10 to go. Cross-court pass to Harsh. Harsh doesn't take the three. Douglas, open three, takes it. That one's off the mark. Loose ball on the ground. It's going to be saved. Still loose. It's going to be...
That will wrap up the third. At the end of 3, it's Caston 25, Carroll 33. And we'll be back for fourth quarter action. You're watching Lady Comets basketball here on RTC TV4. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 8 minutes left in regulation here tonight. Lady Comets still down by 8 points.
Lady Cougars get the ball to start. Harness gets it tipped. She's going to get... It's going to be a foul on Johnson for an illegal screen.
Johnson picks up her first, team first. Cougars fans not happy with that call.
Douglas gets the inbound. She's going to look for Zimpelman. Zimpelman will have it. Johnson guarding Zimpelman. Douglas, right-handed layup.
Carroll's coach getting talked to down here by the official.
Lady Comets are going to get the ball back after that because of the warning. Douglas inbound to Finke. She's going to get stolen. And then ball goes out of bounds as number 33, Mallory O'Brien, loses it. Slipped right out of her hands. Lady Comets getting another chance here. Break after break for the ladies right now. Lob pass into Scales. Wagner gets a hand on it. Loose ball. Wagner's going to draw a foul there. She'll go to the line for 2.
Hinderleiter picking up her third.
Macy Hindermeyer, her third, team first.
First free throw falls. Second free throw falls. 35-25 with 7:30 to go in the fourth. Lady Cougars with the lead. Hinderleiter gets the pass. Cross court to Zempelman. Zempelman drives baseline. Scales puts up that jumper layup for two. Wagner near corner. Harness. She'll drive kick Johnson. To O'Brien. Back to Johnson. To Harness. Back to Johnson. Cross court to Wagner. Wagner thinks about it. She'll give it back to Johnson. Johnson shot fake. She'll put up a jumper for two. Scales with the rebound. She's going to lose it out of bounds. Johnson inbounds the Harness. Wagner far side. Harness. She'll drive. Jumper off the mark. Justice with the rebound. O'Brien. Shot goes in and she'll get fouled. I think that'll be Hinderleiter's fourth.
That will be. O'Brien now with the opportunity to make a three-point play.
Off the mark. Zempelman pulls down the rebound. Douglas near wing. Zempelman tries a baseline pass. It's going to go out of bounds as Harness gets a hand on it.
Annie Harsh back in for the Comets. Macy Hinderleiter takes a seat.
Pass into Zempelman, spin move. She's going to miss it though. She's going to be out off of Zempelman as she tries to get a rebound. (37-27), 6 to go in the fourth. Lady Cougars with the advantage on the scoreboard. Wagner has it, cross court to Johnson. Pass into O'Brien. It's going to be travel. Travel on O'Brien gives the Lady Comets the basketball. Zempelman will bring it up. Gives it to Harsh. Harsh throws it into the lap of Harness. She'll put that one in for two. Largest lead of the night, 39-27. It's going to be a timeout by Coach Douglas.
Full timeout here. We're going to step away, say thank you to our sponsors. You're watching Lady Comets basketball on RTC TV4. Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Comets have the ball in play after that bobbled pass there.
Finke off the mark. Scales tries to reverse. She's going to go up with it. She's going to draw a foul.
Foul there is on Mallory O'Brien, her first, team second.
First free throw falls.
Definitely shooter's roll on that one, Pete. And Macy Hinderleiter will come back in. Hinderleiter does only have one foul to give, and she's been playing very aggressively tonight.
Scales, second free throw falls. She gets a shooter's roll. 10-point lead for the Lady Cougars with 5 to go. Johnson almost misses that pass. Cross court, Harness, open three. That one's off the mark. Zimpelman has it. Gives it to Scales. Almost passed out of bounds. Douglas drives. Right-handed underhand layup. Gets it to fall. Wagner, open three. That one's off the mark. Scales pulls down the rebound. Zimpelman cross court to Hinderleiter. Hinderleiter, she's going to get it stolen out of her hands. Wagner slows it up.
That was just pure athleticism there.
Harness has an open look, doesn't take it. She'll dump it to Justice. Now Wagner. Wagner has it, dumps it to Justice, to Johnson. Harness. Harness drives, puts a shot up, falls. Floater falls in for two. Both teams trading punches again. Lady Cougars have a few more punches on the Comets though. Douglas drives, kicks to Zimpelman. Zimpelman, lob pass into the paint. Hinderleiter pulls it.
She gets fouled. Foul there is on number 3, Emily Justice, picking up her third. Team third. Jillian Salt's back in for the Cougars.
Scales, jumper, off the mark. Good foot, too far. Johnson's gonna drive. She's gonna kick it to Harness. Harness, deep three, that one's in. You cannot leave her open at all.
No, if she's on the hardwood, she's in range.
Reminds me of the great player Larry Bird. Hinderleiter drives.
Ooh, she got away with a walk.
And shot off the mark. Johnson gets the rebound. Wagner. Harness. Cross court to Johnson. Great offense by the Lady Cougars right now. I mean, that's all they got to do. That's all they got to do. They're up by 13.
Yep. All they have to do is wait for the foul or just a beautiful shot opportunity.
I mean, they're not going to take a shot unless it's wide open. Oh, and she's going to roll it out to Johnson. Johnson's going to put it back out there.
Coach Douglas is like, you've got to come out and meet him.
And it's going to be a foul on Isabel Scales.
Her second, team second.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of controversy on whether there should be a shot clock in high school because of this very reason right now, but if you can't guard that, then I think they should be able to do it. I mean, yeah, it's not the most fun to watch, but that's great offense right there.
Well, and at this point, okay, there's not a shot clock, so use that to your advantage.
Scales. No, it's going to be another foul on Scales.
Her third, team third. Well, according to our in-house announcer, I can't count, and then the Lady Comets have 4. Numbers are hard.
Harness has it. She's going to cross over. She's going to dribble it out, give it to Wagner.
Under 2 minutes.
Wagner with it, working against Zimpelman. Gives it to Harness. One thing about these Lady Cougars is the ball handling is impressive.
Absolutely.
I mean,
for multiple members of their squad, it's not just a single ball handler.
Long pass into Wagner. She's going to take her time to cross the timeline. Waste even more time. She almost goes over and back. She did not, though. Lady Comets fans definitely thought she did, but she had a good 2 inches still. Hinderlader got to be careful with 4 fouls. But at this point,
it's either maybe you sit down, but at least you gave it your all on senior night. Under a minute left. I mean, it's a foregone conclusion at this point. The only question is, what's the final going to be?
It's going to be, I bet the Lady Cougars have 44. Lady Cougars are just content on holding the basketball. That's going to be a foul on Addison Zumpelman.
That'll be her 4th.
I didn't think about us fouling, but at this point, that doesn't even, you're not going to come back.
Yeah, I know. Given the way that Harness shoots from everywhere else on the floor, I feel like I could just about put 2 on the scoreboard for them.
Well, I didn't think about us fouling, so they might have 46. Ooh, first free throw off the back of the iron.
Kylie Logan in for the Lady Comets. Mallory O'Brien back in for the Cougars. We're going to have...
That's Grace Wright coming in for the Lady Comets.
Grace Wright coming in for the Lady Comets. And Caitlin Hustle, as well as Olivia Thomas, will be checking in for the Comets. And Maddie Douglas will come in. I imagine that we're letting the senior ladies get ready for senior night. Because at this point, we're not making up 13 points in 36 seconds.
No, if they with the way that for a second free throw does fall, now we're gonna get some subs in for the Lady Cougars. Olivia Schroeder, Jalen Kingery, and Michaela Tillman. Did I see that? Yeah, 23. Michaela Tillman. 30 seconds to go. 45-31. Madison Douglas has it. She's going to give it to Grace Wright. She's going to drive. Harness blocks her shot.
I feel like there definitely should have been a call on that. I realize it's late in the game, but
Harness using those amazing ball handling skills. She's just going to end the game right here.
All right, your final here tonight from the launch pad is going to be Caston 31, Carroll 45. We want to say thank you to our senior ladies for an incredible 4 years of basketball. I'm going to go ahead and cut us to commercial, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start getting stats ready. We may have to cut back early, and if we do, I do apologize to our wonderful sponsors. But if the senior night festivities start, we will come back for that. Until then, this has been Lady Comets basketball here on RTC TV4.
First up, Kaylee Kinsey. Kaylee is the daughter of Raymond and Kara of the Fulton area. Kaylee was the volleyball manager and is active in FFA, FCCLA, and the National Honor Society. After graduation, Kaylee will work at a daycare. Kaylee Kinsey. Up next, Alexa Finke. Alexa is the daughter of Matt and Renelle of the Kiwanis area. Alexa is a member of the volleyball, gymnastics, and softball teams. Alexa is also active in the FFA, FCCLA, Key Club, 4-H, SAC, NHS, and the REMC Junior Board. Alexa plans to attend Purdue University and study pharmacy. Alexa Finke. Annie Harsh. Annie is the daughter of Mike and Teresa of the Kiwanis area. Annie is a member of the volleyball and softball teams. Annie is active in FFA, 4-H, Key Club, FCCLA, FCYLA, and the Student Advisory Committee. Annie will attend Purdue University and study vet nursing. Miss Annie Harsh. Up next, Macy Hinderleiter. Macy is the daughter of Brock and Leah of the Kiwanis area. Macy is a member of the volleyball and softball teams. She is also active in FCCLA, FFA, Key Club, National Honor Society, SAC, and 4-H. Macy will attend Purdue University Fort Wayne and study speech pathology. Macy Hinderleiter. Isabel Scales. Isabel is the daughter of Barry and Julie of the Fulton area. Isabel is a member of the volleyball and softball teams. Isabel is a member of the athletic leadership team and also active in FFA, FCCLA, NHS, Key Club, a 10-year 4-H member, and attends Media Baptist Church. Isabel will attend Bethel University where she will play basketball and study speech pathology. Miss Isabel Scales. And finally, Addison Simpleman. Addison is the daughter of Greg and Camille of the Fulton area. She is a member of the volleyball and softball teams. Addison is also active in NHS, SAC, Key Club, FCCLA, and the Athletic Leadership Council. Addison will be attending Purdue Fort Wayne in the fall where she will play softball and study business marketing. Miss Addison Simpleman. Congratulations, seniors. Thanks for all the wonderful memories. Just a reminder tonight, as you're making your way out of the gymnasium, please make sure your trash finds the receptacles and please drive